So I've got one of them Chinese space eaters, which I'm going to chuck in Kevin the tranny. Keep me nice and warm in winter. Won't be using the fuel tank though, because I've got it plumbed straight into my fuel tank in the vehicle. There it is. So, little controller with it. Oh, it's even got a little remote control. But yeah, I got an Esparcher one, faulty, and I can't get hold of the controllers for it because they're really expensive. So I've got a 24 volt one. I was going to mess about with relays and that, and a buck converter, but I'm not going to bother because people are saying these are quite good. So I got it off Viva, which I've got stuff off them before, and they're quite good. So there's that, and then all the bits in this box. Plates and a little silencer, wiring harness, a little fuel pump, the exhaust, the intake, and bits and bobs. So I'm going to chuck that in the tranny, I think. So I fitted my Chinese eater. There it is. Thought I'd just put it there next to handbrake. Not a bad place for it there, really. Fits in nice. I don't know whether to make a little box over it yet, I'm not too sure, but it's there anyway. Not too bad there. All the seats spin over it nicely, and then I've got my little controller there. So I've got that. Like I say, it's even got a little remote control with it as well. So yeah, it all works fine as well. I've had it fired up and that, and then underneath, get me torch. Got the exhaust coming out the side here. There. And then the silencers underneath. I just made a little bracket just there, just to mount the little silencer. And then let's crawl underneath here a minute. Got all the exhaust outlet there and the air intake. So that's alright, it's worked out alright that. And then I've got the fuel filter there and the fuel pump. So yeah, it just goes straight into the tank. There. So it's worked out alright actually. Nice little simple one that. But yeah, fires up dead quick and eats up dead quick, so I'm well chuffed with that. Yeah, I actually bought two of them because it was that cheap, just in case one goes wrong. I've got spare bits, or I can just swap it. So yeah, that's not bad that. So yeah, pretty chuffed with that. That's the eating done. Yo mate. Here you go. We got shed the sheep, it's all bald. Some scran for you mate. Wait, move your head. Impatient, aren't you? Look at that. Cakes in there somewhere. There you go. Nice, that, isn't it? Baldy. So, I want banded wheels on my Mk1 Transit. So, I found some on eBay. Thought, yeah, buzzing, but only two of them. That one and that one. They've been banded quite well as well. They look alright. But, when you spin it up, look at that. It's way out. Proper bad. So I could either chop them up, start again. That one's even worse as well, that one. But what I've decided to do, and what I've got hold of, eBay again, is some barrels, 14-inch barrels. Now, they are the right width, what I want. I mean, look, if you look at the banded ones, they're pretty much similar, yeah. But, you see, where you've got the recess, this is too wide. So basically, I could just put the centres in off a transit wheel, yeah, and these would be alright on the back because they'd go over the drums. But on the front, because this is a later Mk1, it's got discs and calipers on the front, and hence this bump here is needed. So, the idea is, I'm going to chop one of the barrels right in the middle, yeah, and then I'm going to use that part to band the standard wheel out rather than putting the band in. It's just using half of the wheel. So I'll do that for both of the front ones, and then for the rears, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use 2 of the barrels and just put the centres in. So I'm not going to do anything with them banded ones, just going to keep them, you know, not going to bother with chopping them up. So what I've got is I've got these here. So these 2 are the same. They're all the later ones with a solid, with no vents around them. So these 2 are the same, so I can use them 2 for doing the front. So I'll cut a half a barrel, and then what I'll do is I'll get this, I'll chop the front off and then put that on the outside. Same with that one there. And then these 2 are the same as well. Luckily I had another one, I bought 3 of these off my mate Ralph at Transit Spares. He's a good man, get a lot of bits off him, really reliable. So I've got another one here which he had, which is luckily the same as that one. I mean, there's not much difference in them anyway, but they are slightly different. So I'll do them 2. I'll just chop the centres right out, and then I'll weld the centres in the centre of them 2 full barrels. So that's the idea anyway. So I'm just going to get a little bit of a rig out on the balancer what I've got here, because I can keep everything dead flush then, you know. So what I'll do is I'll set something up here for marking it, and I might even set a grinder up and a welder up on here and have some kind of, you know, like a drill rotating this while I'm welding. I don't know yet, I'll suss that out as I'm doing it. So that's the idea anyway at the minute. Right then, I've rigged up a bit of a grinder bracket. Proper codged up that. Bit of flat steel, just screwed to that. And then a bit of angle, couple of brackets, bit of a stabiliser. And there's just enough, you know, to push it in and out. So it should be alright that, you know, give it a go anyway. It is working, it's working alright that. It'll take me a while to get it through, but it is working. Not bad at all that actually. Not far off now that. Getting very close. Works a treat that. Getting close, just started going through in one area somewhere. Just there, we started going through. Right, I think I'm close now, so I'm going to take it off. I'm going to try and knock the end off. Got movement. That is absolutely perfect that. I've got just enough on there where I wanted to get the other bit over. Looks alright that. Belting. And that bit I don't need. So I'll get the other one done, same as that. And then I can cut up one of the barrels. That's perfect that. Well chuffed with that. Happy days mate. So the second one I think we're dead close there as well. So pop that off and see if that's right. Job's a good one. Perfect that one as well. Just about the right depth there of cutting. So that's number 2. So now I'm going to have to cut one of these barrels in half now. right down the middle, so I'm going to have to rig that up, centralised on that somehow. So I'll get on with that now. So I've actually cut all 4 of them because I'm still deciding whether I'm going to put that centre in a full barrel with these 2 or whether to just band them the way I'm doing with the other ones. So they've got to come off anyway, so I thought I'd cut them while I had the jig set up. So that's them other 2. And then with the first 2, I've actually got one of these barrels in the centre of the other 2 what I've cut off to centralise it on here and hold it. And I've rigged out this, spaced out a bit more, I had to weld a bit more angle on just to space it out a bit more. So that's right in the centre of that now, and it's dead flush, and you know, it's all steady. So I'm going to cut through the centre of this barrel, but I can't go all the way through because it'll crush the disc. So I'll get it pretty near and then I'll have to take it off and just finish it off by hand on the floor. Getting there slowly. Battery's gone. There we go. Happy days, mate. So, the idea is to get one of them over there like that. Should go on alright, that. And then you've got your bands without banding. Happy days, mate. So I'll cut another one of them. And then I've got all my bits together then. So I've cut 2 of them barrels in half, so I've got 4 sections there. I've also got the 4 wheels themselves with the fronts cut off. And I've just done a trial fit on one. And look at that, it fits absolutely perfect. Well chuffed with that, and it's just the right, about 50mm what I was looking for. So normally you'd put a band in there and put the original rim back on, but I've not had to do that. So I think it looks quite good, that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this one on there and give it a spin and see how flush it is. So I'll try that first. So I've got that one chucked on there now and nipped up. Give it a spin. That looks pretty good to me, that, at the minute. Not bad at all, that. You've got a little bit of a bump there from where the cross weld is, but here is absolutely perfect. Well chuffed with that. So, I think what I'm going to do now is get all these cleaned up and then just knock them on the wheels like I've done with this one. And then tack weld them all when I've spun them up and got them all level. Then I'm going to have to rig up my MIG welder like I did with the grinder and then get some kind of speed system on this, I think. So that's it, they're all ready for welding. I'm well chuffed with them. Done them other 2 as well. So now I'll rig the welder up. So I've tacked them all up and they're all bob on them. What I've done is I've just codged my welder on that. So I'm just going to turn it as I'm welding by hand and see how we go on with that. I think it'll be alright. That's it, there's one done. That'll do me, that. Not bad, that. Let's check it all, but yeah, looks fine to me, that. Another one done. Belting, mate. Working alright, that. Another one done. Not bad, that. That's it. Last one done and dusted. Well, chuffed with that. Not too bad, that. Happy days, mate. So that's all of them welded up now. So now I've just got to drill the valve hole in a couple of them. And I think that's about it then, ready for getting blasted and powder coated. So I just got my wheels back from the powder coaters. They look absolutely mint. Well chuffed with them. Not bad at all, them. Come out alright. Just got a few bits on him. Buzzing them, mate. That'll do me. So, nice one to cyclone powder coating in Stockport. Done me proud there. Not bad at all. Even done the inside, all good and everything. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with them. Proper quality, that. Can't wait for my tyres now. Really nice job, that. So my tyres have just landed. It's Cooper Cobra radial GTs. Got the white writing on the side there. Looks blue at the minute, but it'll be white when I cleaned it off. So yeah, I'll get them chucked on, I think. So there's one on. A bit difficult to get on, had to use the old explosion trick. But yeah, do that with them all. Look alright then, don't they? So that's all the tyres on. So now I'm going to chuck them on the balancer and get them balanced up. Check them bad boys out. They look absolutely amazing. Just got to clean off the blue on the white lettering, but I am over the moon with them. Well chuffed with them. Look better than them things. So I'll just give them a wipe down, got all the blue off, and they look even better. I just can't stop looking at them. I think I might sit in here all night and just look at them. Absolutely buzzing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.